Welcome to another episode of Ruggers. Francois, we're in the second week of the last term of schoolboy rugby, and the excitement is just growing and growing and growing. I know Francois thinks this weekend is the ultimate of schoolboy rugby. I've got a surprise for him. There's one or two bigger matches coming up. Okay, let's take the Central Union. Great College is playing their second last match of this, but they're playing in the Eastern Cape against Great PE, so we'll get to that one there. Voortrekker Bethlehem apparently is doing quite well in the Central region. They're playing Witteberg, so they should do well. Diamantveld should win. And Noordkaap and Goutveld could be quite a close game. All right, then the Eastern Cape. Like I already mentioned, Great College plays Great PE. Should be an easy win. Unfortunately for Great College, I can't see that.
And might cost them logs on the ranking, points on the ranking.
Yeah, I don't know how far they're below, but yeah. Okay, and then Framesby against Droste HTS. I'm sure Oakdale will send a few notes to Framesby after the narrow escape against Droste. So Droste
on the up and up.
A great performance against Oakdale. And so we'll have a look. That should be quite interesting. But this time, but Droste last time played also at Oakdale, so they're used to travelling. Then Queen's College against Selborne should be a good one. And then Pearson against Marlow. Why I mentioned Pearson against Marlow? Apparently this Marlow team, 11 of the starting lineup is still under 17s.
Oh, okay.
And they're already not dominating the Eastern Cape, but are definitely one of the top contenders in the Eastern Cape. And then Dale College had a good win last weekend. This week they come up against St Andrews College. So that should also be quite a nice game to have a watch.
Yeah.
And then KwaZulu-Natal, there's only 4 schools left playing. Well, actually, that one, Glenwood was in Middelburg HTS has been cancelled because Middelburg had to replay matches.
Okay.
So that one is cancelled. So it's the only match in KwaZulu-Natal is DHS against Northwood. Also a good game, but DHS should make it. And then for the big game of the weekend, Office against Waterkloof.
Yeah, Office should take that one comfortably, but
I'm not sure that comfortably, because
but we've seen now against Maritzburg this past weekend, the teams come with guns blazing, and they do their homework.
And Waterkloof will, and it will do their homework. Waterkloof.
They will do their homework.
So and they most probably have bribed the 2 linesmen, the referee, and about 800 children from Waterkloof to support Waterkloof. So Then a good one should be Ege Jansen against Middelburg HTS. Ege Jansen surprisingly lost last weekend against what was Menlo Park. Ne?
Yeah, Menlo. Yeah.
So let's have a look at that one. Gasfontein against Noordheuwel. Noordheuwel again surprised against Waterkloof by drawing.
Exactly.
But it must be said, they scored a try. Some people claim the final whistle should have gone already. But so that was close. And poor Helpmekaar is going to Monash.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough day in the office for Helpies.
Yeah. Kes against Jeppy?
I think I'm going to give it to Kes.
Yeah, Kes always, And there's some other interesting ones also. Elderain Wismut should also be quite a nice game.
Yeah.
Wismut a little bit quiet this year, not performing as they did last year. So that should be interesting. And then for the Soties, Pretoria Boys High against Maritzburg College.
I think Maritzburg showed against Office that there's talent in the back line, which we all know. There's a SS Schools player there. There's individual brilliance. We've seen that. Kids that could read the game, spot the brilliant with the chip kicks on the hard pitch of Maritzburg, which they know intimately well. The whole pitch is a cricket pitch, by the way. The ball bounced unpredictably, and they used it to their advantage to score those 2 tries against the run of play against Office. That being said, so Maritzburg show they've got fire in them, and it should be a good local derby against Pretoria.
Because Maritzburg show they've got a weakness against structured play. definitely Boys High will come with a very structured play.
The Paul Anthony factor.
So,
Yeah.
let's have a look at that one. I wouldn't give it to Maritzburg College.
No, but it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
A good match.
All right. And then the Western Cape. There's quite a few interesting matches. Boland Landbou, Stellenberg. Stellenberg surprising last weekend against Outeniqua.
Yeah. So.
And Boland Landbou going down.
Yeah. So it's going to be. I'll probably. My money's on Stellenberg. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say go Dupi, but yeah, my money is also at Stellenberg. And then Oakdale against Paul Roos should be quite interesting.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's also going to be a big one.
Paul Roos had a good win against Wynberg.
Wynberg.
Against Wynberg. And Oakdale just scraped home against Drostay RTS. Yeah, and then a very tight match is Ronnebosch against Parel Valley.
Yeah. Now, Ronnebosch going down against Paul Jim last week. I think it was by 30 points. But
Parel Valley, rarig.
Yeah, but let's see. I'm always for the underdog. Okay.
But yeah, so that's basically all the matches of the weekend.
Oh, you missed one.
All right, Paul Boys High versus Paul Gim, interschools.
Yeah, biggest interschools in the world. We're expecting 35,000 people. Tickets have been sold out. I've been informed the town has already been partitioned into two. Boys Eye, as you're coming from Cape Town, and just close your eyes, drive through, and you get to the best part, which is the Paul Gym side.
The Onderdorp.
The Onderdorp. Look, we discussed this in December. We wrote an article about Shaun Erasmus' return to Boys Eye, the possible impact that he'll have. He's already shown from the beginning at inheriting a team very late in the season at Noordside, and how he's pulled that Boys Eye team together, and how they've actually showed that they are actually functioning as a very well-structured team. And he's also made that remarks in his comments in the Parel Post. So it's going to be a cracker.
I think what's going to be very interesting is both teams had injured players coming back last weekend.
Yeah, late in the season.
Yeah. Paul Gim's guys that returned not that hot.
No.
PA van Niekerk was hot.
Brilliant.
I don't want to name the other people, but they were struggling a little bit. Paul Boys High won last weekend, but not convincingly. 33-10.
Against Saxon.
Yeah, it should have been 50-16. So that should also play quite a big part in the result.
Yeah. No, look, if you go on paper now, comparing notes, who's got the most SA school players, I think it's either equal. Boys Eye might have one more. That's on paper. But on the day of the race, we all know interschools, you know what, it's about guts and glory, and not giving up right until the end. And I must say, Boys Eye is good with that, in terms of not giving up right until the end. So game plans are going to be key. I think there's heavy rain forecasted for the Friday, unfortunately. It's going to be wet, and some rain on the Saturday. And that Paul A field, when it's wet, it becomes muddy and very heavy. So,
has Peter ever won against Shaun Erasmus?
No, he's not yet. So it'll be, Shaun.
Shame. So Peter will go into next year still not having won against Shaun Erasmus.
Let's see, Let's see. No, it's going to be exciting.
Well, that's going to be a cracker of the weekend. I think Office against Waterkloof will also have the 8,000 to 10,000 people watching that game. But all the attention on that small dorpie
in Paul,
And personally, I think 9 and 10 will play a massive role. And the pack of forwards will play a massive role. And the coaching will be the decider.
Two brilliant coaches, and two brilliant teams.
So I say,
go Jim.
Have a nice weekend. Enjoy your rugby. We'll speak to you, or we'll see you next weekend.
Cheers.
Cheers.